There are so many web tools available these days to teach practically anything you can think of, either from forum sites to gaming sites to even just educational sites. Some of them can be pretty bad though, either because they have bad information or they're badly constructed, and occasionally even both. Here I'm going to start with an example of a good site that can be used for teaching physics classes, either to practice or to study. The BBC has many educational sites for lots of different subjects, and they have really good information in them. The sites are clear of clutter and easy to navigate. The information is concise and to the point, and more of a revision site than a teaching site. At the bottom of some of the pages, there are some questions that the students can use to be able to test what they've been revising. Other pages have links to games that require the student to do the calculation on paper before they play the game, and to test what they're really learning. The only real issues with the BBC sites is that they give you links to videos, but because we're not in the UK, the videos don't work, which is a real shame because the videos would be very helpful to get used in class and also to revise, as they really show the principles in action. Overall, the BBC site is a very helpful site, and it's really useful to help students revise overall. I would strongly recommend it. So this is an example of a bad educational website. As you can see, the website is very plain. It doesn't have any images, it doesn't have any graphics, no animations, it is just plain text on a purple background. The website consists of a lot of links which take you to places which you would assume would be of any use, but in reality, most of the links are broken, which is a real shame, because that was the one factor that the website had going for it in order to be able to be of any use to anyone. Even though the website was made in 2004, it was last updated in 2011, which means you would expect that more of the links would work, or more of them would have been revised. When you do manage to find a link that does work, quite often it just takes you to a forum site, which is very plain, and again, just like the previous website, it doesn't really have anything to hold your interest. This website does have a number of applets on it, which are not very interesting for a student, but they would be quite useful for a teacher to use as a teaching resource. But again, like I stated, it really isn't a very entertaining website for a student, so it would be more of a classroom tool rather than a student's tool. Unlike the BBC website, this website really lost my interest very quickly, and I'm sure that it would lose a student's interest even quicker. I really would not recommend this website as a teaching resource, except again if you want to show a physical principle.